Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's been a week now. I feel like it's about time we talk about some more things. So what I decided to do in this video is to answer all of your questions, and I've received all of your emails. I may not come right out in email back, but always know that I will get to an answer for you. So what I've done in this time for this video, I've just condensed them all, put them all together, and now I'm going to answer them for you. So starting with the beginning, someone wanted to know about your edges. What was the product that I was using to kind of just like lay down those little bitty hairs? It is called Edges by Hicks. Now I'm at home, so stop. I'm at home, so I really don't have a whole lot of products to show you, but I can still tell you what it is, and it's Edges by Hicks. And I think you can go to hicks.com, hicksproducts.com, and they have it there. But I sell that personally. I didn't think about putting it on the internet or anything yet, but it's a good product to use. Levita Winfield wanted to know what shampoos do I use, and the shampoos that I use are Organic Cleanse by Design Essentials, and Super Moisturizing Cleanse also by Design Essentials. Those two shampoos have been the best shampoos thus far for me. I still have done research trying different things, like I tried, what is this stuff called? Banditaire. Banditaire works pretty good, but it's more for a straighter level hair than a natural hair. It doesn't really work that well on natural hair, but it does work good. You see my big baby? Anyway, so I tried Banditaire, I tried some other things, but I still like what the Organic Cleanse and the Super Moisturizing Cleanse is doing for me at this point in time. Also, Design Essentials has a stimulating, it's called Stimulations, but it's a stimulating conditioning product that I use on every level of natural hair. Locks, froze, you name it, I use it. Because it really softens up the hair, it really stimulates growth. All of my clients, when they come in, they're like, man, my hair is just growing. And it's not that conversation trying to make me feel good. It's actually their hair is really growing, like seriously growing. So those products have worked for me. I found a routine and a way to make them balance, and we have done that. Chill out, boy. Let's see. Sexy Pet, you're using a Spritz. I have never seen a Spritz that offers the hair moisturization and versatility. So I think that could be one of the reasons that you're thinning. I think that could be one of the reasons that you are some of your locks are at this point falling out. Also, with your too tight styles at times, if they're giving you a headache, take them down. Take them down immediately, because that's not going to offer you anything. I can't think of a way to say, okay, that's good for your style to be tight. It's gonna hold. No. If the style is uncomfortable, at the time that you feel the style becoming uncomfortable, go ahead and say something and say, you know, hey, this hurts. This is not working for me, and let that person know so they can stop or change something at that point in time, because a style isn't supposed to be any level of pain. I style my clients so that they can get up and go in the mornings, you know, and when I style, I let them know how you tie your style up, what you do for your style, and how you maintain this style. So if your hair is dry and you're putting spritzes and other different things in there that's causing even more dry, on top of film, on top of weight, on top of just harshness for your hair, it's not going to hold up. It's not at all on any level. So at this point, I would alleviate all of those things, and I would start conditioning, moisturizing, conditioning, and moisturizing. Not overly doing it, and nothing too heavy. Make sure it's light. Make sure the hair is able to absorb it and not cause a film for it, and you'll be good. I definitely think that you'll be good. Some of you guys have some names I really can't like explain or understand or whatever, so I do my best. And just forgive me if I tear it up. I'm sorry, some of this I don't even understand. But is that Zitent? You asked about thick hair. Thick hair is awesome. I think thick hair is one of the best hairs to have when you are natural, especially if you want to be locking. Your locks are always going to be full. You're always going to have versatility. You're always going to have longevity unless you do not take care of that hair. You guys create some of the best styles ever. And I really feel bad that I can't get everyone's head to be thick, full, lustrous heads of hair, because there are people like, oh, I want to do that too, and they can't. So as thick hair, I think that all you have to do is keep it clean, man. If you exercise and all of that, just keep a good regimen, good routine, keep it clean, keep it going, keep it moisturized, if you're still in a fro phase, keep the ends trimmed. If you're locked, just make sure that you are cleaning that hair very, very well, because thick hair holds on to everything. Everything. That is the sponge of all sponges. So if you don't, that hair will become thin over time because it will begin to fall out, and you can damage your follicles. You have great hair at this point in time. You just have to take care of it, utilize it the right way, and it will constantly do what you need it to do. Other than that, you'll be out the game. A Hardy, now you have thin locks. Your locks, you really have to be careful with yours. Any little thing that you do that could be wrong, your hair could fall out. So make sure that your hair is very lightly oiled. Make sure that you spray the right sprays. Make sure that your oils are very loose. Make sure that your conditioners aren't the over processing and you don't leave them on too long. Make sure that your styles are not too tight. Make sure that your maintenance is not too tight. And you cannot go too often. Yes, we love the clean, mature, manicured look, but you can't overdo it. You cannot, especially with thin hair. That hair will do so many terrible things to you and your program. So be wise and be knowledgeable to that, and you should be good. Young Chopper, how often for which spray? I have two. I have a spray that I use when I'm maintaining, and I only do a maintenance every 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, because you're pulling on this hair, you're stretching this hair to maximum levels, and it's on levels of what I call elasticity, the rubber band effect of the hair. Once you take the hair out of its place, like flat ironing too much, the hair will become limp and it will not return back to its curl pattern. So it kind of becomes what you make of it. Now, if I pull it too tight, it's going to, become something too stretched out, too thin, and then it's going to start to deteriorate. Or if I just keep it right in its right balance, it should be fine. So that's why I say come for the maintenance 2 to 3 weeks. Or if you're using the oil spray, the light sheen oil spray, twice a week for at-homers. And that's just because, again, your locks and your natural hair is going to absorb everything. So you want to put these things back so that your body can still balance with that flow, and it does not go through the dehydration phase. Like if you ever felt your mouth just getting really wet, you will possibly dehydrated, and that was your body kicking into code to put things back. But if it's kicking in to do that, then know that it's not doing something else that the body needs to do at the same time. So make sure that you're just balancing these things out and you're not just overdoing it. Yes, there are going to be days you're going to itch. That's just the natural reaction. Yes, there are going to be days you're going to feel funny. But you don't have to saturate. You do not have to saturate. That is not going to get you there anywhere faster on any level. Just put the right amount and work it in. And over time, that hair will start to perform to those things that you are doing and that you are putting into it. I promise you. I promise you. Poetic Poodle, you coloring, and you are dry. Color is like relaxer, a little bit. Now, don't take it literal. It's just a technical. It has a chemical in it that breaks the level of enamel bonds and takes the melanin out of the hair and allows it to do different things. So because of that, 1, you need to reseal those bonds. 2, you need to moisturize that hair and keep it safe because it's not at its same level anymore. Black hair will always be the strongest hair. It has components from every color and every level into one. Then you break it down and you go from blacks to browns to blondes, or black browns to reds to blondes. And as it goes down, it gets worse. But it still can be good for you. It still can be healthy. It still can be maintained. That's why I use the word balance. That's why I use the things that I use and know how to use them with certain colors. So moisturize at this point often. Make sure that when you're coloring, and you keep your coloring consistent, because if those black hairs start to get too thick and too strong, it will let go of those colored hairs. Especially if you're not putting the right things the right way. So hold on to the color. Make sure that you're consistent with it. Make sure that you are very consistent with your shampoos. Make sure that you are conditioning, and heavy conditioning. Make sure that you are moisturizing. But you do not need a leave-in conditioner. You don't. A leave-in conditioner is more for like an afro if you're locking. Use that on that, but shampoo that out at the end of the day. You don't need to go to bed with that. Even a leave-in conditioner can over-process the hair. Those conditioners are actually breaking down and doing different things. If you realize, sometimes they don't need as much time as a shampoo may need just to go in and make that hair start performing for you right in your face. So just make sure that you're working with the right ones and the right way. Artist Next Sale. You want to change the tips, the color tips of your hair. 1 second.